Okay, true or false? Time is money. A common phrase that we might say is life is too short for, and then we fill in the blank with whatever we think is a complete waste of our time. At some point, you might even determine, hey, like, this isn't worth my time. I'm gonna swipe out of this video and stop listening. Or you might be a little curious and say, okay, I think this might add some value to my day. I'm gonna keep listening. We place so much value on time. Recently, my roommates came knocking at my door in the morning, and I was like, okay, this might be something urgent. And so half awake, I'm like, okay, what's up? What do you guys need? And one of them was like, yo, is your family okay? And to give you context, they live next door. And so I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, shh, listen. And so I listened. And to give you even more context, when we get a bunch of Filipinos together, the normal volume for them is yelling, maybe even screaming. And so you never know if they're actually angry or just happy, and they're like really passionate about what they're talking about. And so I was like, okay, let me listen up to this conversation. And after a few seconds, I was like, yeah, guys, my family is not okay. And they were all just bickering and arguing over really dumb stuff. and when we get down to the root of why they were fighting, everyone's offense came down to this. It was either they felt like their time was wasted, or they felt like they asked something that was too much of someone and they wasted their time. And so if we dug even deeper, there's a lot of embarrassment there. They have a lot of shame. There's a lot of guilt. And here's the thing though, like, I think when we go to God, it's quite similar. We're hesitant to bring him our needs. We're hesitant to ask him for things that might feel small, but really like they're huge to him because it matters to him. And so we build up this lie that says, whatever I have to say is a waste of God's time, so I'm just not going to give it to him. But here's the truth. You are worth his time, and you're worth his time because you're worth it. And you are worth the world to him. And so he wants to hear every single thing. He wants to hear what you need, even if it feels really small or really huge to you, or if it feels like a waste of his time. It's not. You see, something happens when we create this regular rhythm of going to God every day with the seemingly mundane all the way to the desperate cry. It starts to draw something out of us that God's been trying to stir in us. And so what does God say about time? In Revelation, he says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. And so to me, that says his timing's perfect. It's never too late. It's not a waste to bring whatever you have, even if you feel like this thing that you're asking for, it's like, it's so late to ask about that. He's like, no, like, ask me right now, because I want you to see what I could do with all the pieces in the right now to redeem all of the before, to make an even better future, an even better present. And so I don't think time is money. I think time is precious because it's precious to God, and time is a gift because it's from God. My name is Amy, and this is my short sermon.